Hey, hey! So this is your Mama Make Time Planner. And basically, this is just going to ensure that you are going to be consistent with these workouts. Now, these workouts are incredibly effective, okay? The method I use in these workouts are so effective that most of the ladies that do them say they're actually in better shape and have more muscle tone during pregnancy than they ever have before. Pretty amazing, right? But the only thing is that if you're not consistent, it's not gonna work. And I want you to be consistent. But I also know how hard it is during pregnancy, even not pregnancy, just because you're so tired and so fatigued. And there's always something that can come up, and it's easy to just make time for other things and make time for other people, especially if you have kids, because they're so dependent on us. So I want to make sure that you make yourself a priority while you're doing this program so that you can really see the benefit and the results, because you're not going to just see results while you're doing this program, but you're really going to see the benefit of this during your labor, during your recovery, and in how fast you're going to be able to get your body back. So I really want you to be consistent. So this planner is going to help you do so. I always talk about how important it is to be intentional with your day, intentional with your schedule, intentional with your time. And if you can do that, we can go from a crazy busy life that feels so overwhelming and that we don't feel like we have time for much, to being able to do everything you need to do and feeling accomplished and proud of yourself. Okay, so right here in this module, I want you to click on the link below and you're going to download a calendar, the Mama Make Time Planner. It's just a calendar. And here's what I want you to do. The first thing is I want you to have a conversation with yourself, and I need you to commit to doing this to yourself, because you're the one that's going to see the benefit of this. Not only you, your husband's going to see it and feel it, because he's going to feel your confidence and your energy. Your kids are going to feel it because they're going to have a confident mom that's able to, keep up with them, and everybody's going to feel the results of this. But I need you to commit to yourself. So I need you to have a conversation with yourself and just say, I'm going to give this my all. I've invested in this program and I'm going to do it to the max. I know that when I put money on the line for things, I commit, which is what I always find is so great when you actually pay for things instead of getting like free versions of things. I talk about in one of my emails about the Monat or Monet, however you call it, products, hair products. I actually use them now. And I never, I've always kind of been one to take care of my skin, but never my hair. I just don't love my hair. I don't think I have great hair. So I never really pay too much attention to it. But my girlfriend was raving about these products, and I finally made the investment, and they're super expensive. So I was like, you know what? I should start taking care of my hair. I'm almost 40. And so I made the investment and I committed. I was like, all right, if I'm going to pay for this, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right, because I want to see a change in my hair. And I did. So it takes a lot of extra work using these products. Like, you have to put this one product and you have to massage it for 2 minutes, leave it another for 2 minutes, rinse it, do it again for another 2 minutes, take it off, and then do this other product. It's like 3 different products, and each time you have to leave it in for like 2 minutes, which for a mom is like a ridiculous amount of time. But I committed myself to doing it because I was making the investment. So I want you to really commit to yourself and promise yourself that from this moment until the end of your pregnancy, you are going to commit to all 3 workouts, okay? Now, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to schedule them. Our lives can get really crazy if we don't schedule I am like a sucker for a planner and for schedules, But really, it's the only way I've been able to be so productive and get so much done. People always ask me, how do you do it? Like, how do you have a business and work and train clients and have your kids in so many activities after school, and your room mom, and you cook and your house is clean? And I am no superhero at all. But I am really good at scheduling and being really intentional with my time. And you can too. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at your schedule, look at your planner, maybe it's on your phone calendar, and I want you to look at when you can commit those. I want you to give yourself 3 hours a week, okay? So we are gonna take 3 days a week, and maybe it's gonna change every week, and so you can do it week to week, or maybe it's always gonna be the same. For me, it's always the same, and I have a no matter what mentality. Schedule it in my planner, and I do that workout no matter what. No matter what means no matter what time I went to bed last night, no matter how I feel in the morning, unless I'm like really, 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 really sick. No matter what's going on that day, I schedule my workout so that I can plan the rest of my life after that. Now, I will tell you that I am really big on doing workouts in the morning, in the early morning, like first thing, because after that, especially if you already have kids, life gets in the way. Life happens, right? Kids need something, they need to be picked up, somebody gets sick, your husband needs to run an errand, work, an appointment, something runs late. So I love getting my workouts done first thing in the morning. So I just want to encourage you, if it's possible, to just set your alarm 30, 40, 45 minutes earlier than you normally do, and 3 times a week, and get those workouts done. But go ahead and start with this week. Maybe take it 1 week at a time for now. And look in your calendar and figure out 3 days and 3 exact times and schedule your workouts. If you wait to just see when you have time to do the workouts or when you feel like it, it's never gonna happen, because something is always going to come up. So you're gonna have to start prioritizing you. And I know that that is really hard when you're a mom, because you feel like you have to do everything for everybody else. But the reality is that you're never gonna be your best self, the best version of you, if you don't take care of you, and if you're not happy with you, and you're not working at your best possible level. So prioritize you, and just go ahead. It's gonna take you minutes to look at your whole calendar and schedule 3 days and 3 times. Now, the next thing I want you to do is set alarms or notifications. Because if you're anything like me, I start something and I get so focused that I lose track of time. I used to do this all the time in the mornings because I wake up super early in the morning. Since I've had kids, it's very hard to find alone time. So I like to wake up early and do a devotional and read my Bible and pray a little bit, and then eat and work out and, start my day. But what would happen is I would just wake up, start reading my devotional, pray, then I would get on the computer and get to emails or something and start working, and the time would just go by, and all of a sudden I was like, 30 minutes late to my workout. So what I started doing is setting an alarm. Now I'm home and I'm already awake because I wake up at 4:30, and then at 5:30, my alarm goes off to leave to go to the gym so I can be there by 5:45. I don't need to be woken up. I just need a reminder. Stop working. Stop working and get up and go to the gym. Literally, the alarm clock, how on your phone you can put little titles for your alarms. It says leave. So I want you to set, whether that's in your calendar and you want it to be notification, or if it's an actual alarm. I like actual alarms on my phone. I always have my phone with me, so whether it's in the morning or it's later on in the day, you always have your phone with you, and it's gonna just remind you that it's time for your workout. So go ahead and right after you schedule your days and times for your workouts, as soon as you do that, go right into your phone and schedule those alarms, okay? Or schedule those notifications so that it can remind you that whatever you're doing, you gotta stop and get to the gym. It's gonna help you so much. And then lastly, you need some accountability. And it's so much easier to do this kind of thing when you have an accountability partner. Now, there are tons of ladies in the private Facebook group and they hold each other accountable. Sometimes they become very friendly even though they don't really know each other and they live in different states or countries or cities. So you can ask, sometimes they ask does anybody need an accountability partner? But what I've found that really works and helps is telling your spouse, telling your husband. So what you can do is have a conversation, or maybe it's a sister or your mom or just your best friend, somebody that's really close. You let them know that you invested in this program and that you really, really want to be consistent and you really, really want to see results, but you need help and you need some accountability. So ask them, listen, would you just shoot me a text on these days or give me a call or just check in on me and make sure that I'm doing these workouts? Nobody's gonna mind. I've done that for friends before and I love doing it because I know it's helping them. And if it's a family member or your spouse, they're gonna be so happy to do this because they know it's gonna help you so much. So here are the things just to recap, the things you need to do. 1, you are going to number 1, you're going to commit to your workout, have a conversation with yourself, commit that you are going to do this and follow through and be consistent. Number 2, you are going to schedule your workouts in a planner on your phone with exact days and times. Number 3, you are going to set alarms or notifications to make sure that you're reminded of every time you need to get your workout done. And number 4, you are going to find an accountability partner and let them know you need their support. There you have it. If you do these 4 things, I promise you are going to kick butt, you're going to be consistent, and you're going to be so happy because you're going to see amazing results. So go ahead and download that calendar right now so you can go ahead and schedule and commit and do whatever you need to do in your calendar and follow the instructions we just spoke about, and I will see you soon.